Hello, hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Too legit city on the mic. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Sorry for being late, you guys, but we here. And of course, getting back into the Green Mamba. Mighty Stoosh, how are you? Hope you're doing good today. Cthulhu, I see you over there as well. Hope you guys are having a good Thursdays. We're almost done with the week, boys. Y'all know what it is. And of course, we are back into the Green Mamba. I need to cancel that. And I need to get rid of this chlorine. My god. Soon. Doing great. Nice, nice. Mighty Stoosh. Good to hear. Good to hear. I finally beat Rimworld. No way. You actually did? That's impressive, Cthulhu. Nice, nice. Which method did you do? Was it the did you do the rocket ship, or did you do the Arcotech or the royalty one? Oh, the royalty ending. Oh, royalty ending is the easiest. I see you over there, Cthulhu. Royalty ending is the easiest. Eric Bodoin. Hope you're doing well. Bo doing. Does that mean doing good? I don't know. Hope you're doing well though, Eric. Wow, I wanna like Rimworld more. It's so chaotic. Honestly, I think it's weird like that. And what I mean is Rimworld seems to be, for lack of better words, not that it's an acquired taste, but I feel like because it's been out for so long that it's a solved game, meaning that if you're a new player getting into it, it's too late. Like there's no community for new players there, and it's tough. I don't know. I feel like because of the fact that it's been out for so long, it's one of those games where it's like, I think we've seen enough. I don't know. I feel like that's the majority of people, though. Don't know if that's actually the majority of people. I want to say that's what I think it is. It's a French name. Don't worry about it. Just call me Eric. Gotcha, gotcha. I see you over there, Eric. Hope everyone's doing well. So, we are setting up our modular housing where we have the duplicants have individual rooms. So we need to finish that. Now the problem with this is that, oh my god, you know what I just realized? My freaking overlay is gonna be stacked. Oh my god. My overlay is gonna be stacked. Oh, just had to cough really quick, guys. Sorry about that. Dude, this is only 12 houses. I need to make 24. God damn, that's gonna be a long list, man. Can I collapse this? I can't. Can I not have the name? All of them say test launch. It feels weird, man. Well, hopefully I'll be able to deal with it. I'll have to play like this or something. Can't look at my planetoids. I'd say Arco Nexus is probably the easiest. With the ship and royalty, you have raids. With Arco Nexus, you just have to build wealth 3 times. That's true. That is true. So the royalty one is really not that bad, huh? Okay. I don't have the DLC, so I don't really know how that works. Okay, so looking at the map, you could see that we have the warm area known as the Drekos. They are a heat source, sadly. So let's wrangle some of them, put them back into the room. And we know this is going to be a hot source because of the Drekos. So I'm thinking we're going to have to redo the farm, which is fine. I didn't have a chance to watch the VODs for the new series. What are you up to this time around? So we are playing on the, we're playing on the first asteroid, the forced start, and the ideal with this is to utilize the resource as ethanol. The initial idea was the ethanol process loop is basically we grow trees, and then we have the pips to do that, or we could grow them ourselves. And then we have the ethanol distiller. The ethanol distiller converts the lumber into ethanol, which is technically a fuel source because you could fuel that into the petroleum generator. Because of that, I saw that this was a great method because the petroleum gen actually generates the most overall power, especially if you're looking to use a power control station. They benefit the most from this building. So because of that, I thought to myself that maybe that's going to be what I should be using. So I thought about the process loop, and I also saw that in the ethanol refinement process, you get something known as polluted dirt. Not only that, when you have your petroleum gen, it also drips polluted water. So we can technically sieve the polluted water to get polluted dirt as well. And then we're going to try to use polluted dirt as a O2 source at the sublimation station. So I wanted to see if that's possible. The problem with it is that you need to have a large stockpile of polluted dirt for that to work well. And I need to get that rolling. And that's kind of where we're running a little bit of difficulty. So ethanol is life, as all parts of the ethanol chain technically provide for what we're looking for. But as of right now, we're using a couple other things for oxygen. I'm using the rusty oxidizer as my main O2 source for now. I do have this, but it looks like we're starting to get a little bit of P dirt. I might be starting to use this now. And then, yeah, for the most part, just kind of try to use this playthrough as another way of getting more build videos out there. Man, something's in my throat. But yeah, gonna see if we could do some cool strats with this. Royalty Ending is hosting a Imperial Stellark, and it's for bodyguards for 12 days while you get raided. Oh, that's not bad. I think I'm going to ship all my lumber from Planet 2 to Planet 1 to distill ethanol while I get my lumber farm set on Planet 1, then ship the ethanol back, because my second planet has nothing for power except hamster wheels. You could go into your star map and look at your lux value. If your lux value is high enough, and typically 50,000 lux is ideal, you can go lower than that, but 50,000 is probably what you're looking for. Solar power. Oops. Solar power. Solar power is always an idea. It's, you know, kind of free. So it's kind of nuts. Both are 30k. Aw, feels bad. Mine's is 20k on my starter one, and then I go up to 35 on the sister planet. What's going on, Spellmore? How are you? Alright. I have water. Why does it say I don't have water? Oh, I can't reach that. I need to get a ladder right there. Doing good. How about you? Dude, I cut my thumb. I was out today, and I went to buy something, and my card expired. It was so embarrassing. Have you guys ever gone out to buy food? And you're like, I'm about to use my credit card. Card declined. What the fuck? Card declined? Yeah, man. Card declined. And I was like, what does it say? Oh, your card's expired. What the fuck? I looked at my card. Oh, that shit just expired. So, I was super embarrassed in public. Had to go home. I had my activated card, but I never activated it. So I had to go home, swap cards, and had to go back. It was mad embarrassing today, man. Yeah, does that ever happen to you guys, man? I hope it doesn't. Hope it doesn't, man. I can look into it. I'm one research point away from getting solar panels. Do you have glass, though? Do they need cooling? No, they never needed cooling. They only need cooling if something hot drops on top of them. Otherwise, if you don't have anything hot drop on top of them, or have your rocket launch exhaust be right on top of it, it should be fine. Happened once my ATM card, so feels, yeah man, it's embarrassing. You're out. Oh yeah, I'm buying something. People waiting in line. Oh, I can't pay for that. I gotta be back. I gotta be back. Yep. I'm not broke, man. Trust me. Start trying to convince people you're not broke. Come on. Save the people. Oh my god, another one? Alright, y'all, let's go. Alright, so we're going to continue the modular housing. And then I am going to try to generate a little bit more O2 right now. Because it looks like I need it. It looks like my O2 is struggling because it's pretty low. So I do want to start pumping up the chlorine, though. Building one tile height always does this? Yeah, man. Alien's correct. It happens almost all the time, man. They'd be standing down there like Cthulhu is. He's just doing his job. And then he get his head caught. Feels bad. Can duplicants do that to themselves while building? Like if you're doing a one dupe challenge? Is that possible? What's going on, Fool? I see you over there. How you whiz, man? I went to get gas for my company car years ago, and I forgot the PIN code for a new debit card, so I had to call the boss ass with a huge line behind me. Didn't feel so good. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, that's the word. Yeah, man, you look back, and you're like... People are like, yeah, hey, what's the hold-up? And you don't want to tell them, oh, I forgot the password. It's just one of those things, man. It's like, it's mad embarrassing. What's in Spacefarers? We're going to use these as individual bedrooms. So inside, we're going to make a bedroom. So it's basically going to be a house. So the dupes are going to live inside. Each dupe is going to have their own house. So we're going to make a row housing like we have it in real life. We're making what's called a grid. This is going to be my main street. This is going to be my cul-de-sac house. 3 houses, all identical. I'm going to put some plants in between. Right? You gotta have some green space. And then we're gonna have Atmos suits go in and out. Space camper parking, yeah, kind of. This is camping in the future, man. This is how camping is gonna look like in the future. Everyone's gonna be like, hey, let's go camping. Because yeah, man, let me bring a couple tons of refined copper with us. Wait, are you using the bug? The bug? Spell more? I don't know what bug you're talking about. The Oni version of Suburban Hell. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Filled with chlorine. This is how we do our sanitation runs. We fill the streets with chlorine, and then we pump it out. Oh, man. By the way, I've been watching a couple of your Oni guides from YouTube today, and they're insanely well done. I've learned a lot. Thank you for that. Hey, man, I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you're able to pick up some tips and tricks. And hopefully, yo, man, it helps you get the game... or make the game a little bit more fun and more sandboxy. Because I feel like although this game is very enjoyable for those of us that do understand a lot of the innate mechanics, that until you get to that point, it's a little bit frustrating. So I'm thinking that because, you know, we have guides out there, hopefully it makes the game easier for you to play, you know, do the things you want to do without having to stress over the little things that may go wrong. So, yo man, happy it helps. Just try to make the game fun for everybody. That makes it bigger on the inside than the outside? No. Can I see the inside? So the outside is a 4x5. The inside is a 10x8, so it's double the size. So you know what they say, man. It might look small, but wait till you get inside. I'm just saying, man. It's very spacious. It looks small though, but don't worry. Spacefarer modules are like that. Yeah, it's nice. It's very convenient. So the only thing that sucks though is that if I go inside, guess what? We get hit by radiation. This is so stupid, man. I'm underground. Why am I getting hit with the rads? I don't know, man. I don't know why it's like this. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. So I can't really do anything inside. It thinks it's in space, it thinks it's in space. Yep. But I can't change that. I think that's just going to be something I have to live with, to be honest. It's like Doctor Who's police box. Yes, the TARDIS. 100%. A lot of people are mentioning that. It's because the module opens up a wormhole. Hey man, my duplicants have to wormhole back home. I guess that's not a bad idea. There's a bug where you try to double click the build button at the rocket platform so you can place 2 at a time. Oh, interesting. What's the point of that? Plastic ceilings? Yeah, I don't have plastic though. So you know what I'll do today? I think we'll try to set up our glossy Dreco ranch. That probably makes a lot of sense. Because right now all we're doing is using the bomb lily to grow Drecos. And I do not want to actually harvest this. And that's because my Drecos are my only source of thimbleweed. I have no slime biomes. I have a slime modifier. So I don't get thimbleweed. So I have to get reed fiber via the Drecos. So I had to make this in the beginning if I wanted to get suits. I see, I see. I like figuring things out myself a lot, but these guys show different ways of doing things. I've had many, man, I've never thought of that moment. Yeah, that's what happens when you play this game for like a long time. I have so many hours into the game. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results, but there's merit to playing the game over and over and over again. Even though it seems crazy, you have fun. And at the same time, you can potentially learn things. And that's what I've been doing. Playing through the different planetoids, asteroid packs, doing different strategies each time. And then you learn little things about the mechanics and how it interacts. And then once that all compiles, you get these epiphanies. And like, oh, doesn't this work this way? And then you build it and you're like, hey, look at this. And those are the, like, you know, real life pog moments. For lack of better words, you're just kind of pogging to yourself. Like, oh my god, dude. But yeah, that's what makes Oni's great. It's a sandbox game in and of itself, where you could do a lot of cool interactions with how the game is designed and built. But yo, there's still a lot more to be discovered, Mink. So yo, man, once you get a lot of the fundamentals down, it's just dive into explore. Especially since how Clay constantly adds in new content. Since the new Fast Friends patch, there's probably a lot of mechanics that are undiscovered with the new critters, with potentially some of the new food types. You know, who knows, right? We'll have to see. But yeah, dude, man, that's what makes Oni great, and that's why I love it. Is there still light too? It will keep the dupes up? Oh, I don't think light goes in. The ceiling actually stops the light, so it's actually fine. You get to see the light on the outside, but it doesn't shine in, so it's fine. Sadly, we can't place a space fur module inside a space fur module. Oh, that'd be... Yo, man, I put a car inside your car so you could drive while you drive. Yo, man, that's some Pit My Ride stuff right there. Tons of natural gas generators and cooling all that. Oh, wow. I mean, you could, because technically the space fur module saves you a little bit of space. Yeah, man. Don't you ever play Need for Speed or Forza while you're driving in real life? Kappa. One hand on each steering wheel. That's a big meme right there, dude. One hand on each steering wheel. I'll grab the battery, because why not, right? Alright, so... I need to get started with my Dreco farm. Cyberdyne, yeah, what's good, Cyberdyne? How are you? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Possibly melt walls of the module, but not melt ports too. Yo, man, I see you over there. I want to be the dupes. Alright, Spellmore, we got you. You get to be Rowan or Jean. Let me know, man. You have to choose one of these two dupes. Everyone else is taken. So let me know who you want. You have to choose, man. If you don't choose, we send you to the gulag. Which means you have to go to the databanks. I don't even have a rocket yet to go do databanks. Alright, so we'll continue with this. Pause, deconstruct, deconstruct, cancel. Deconstruct, deconstruct, cancel. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna take Rowan. Alright, cool. Spell more. You're in. Spellmores have exceptionally large hearts and express their emotions most efficiently by yelling. Spellmore, stop yelling, man. I need you to stop yelling. I'm just memeing, though. Alright, so unfortunately, I do not have good spacing for my Dreckle Ranch. Because of the fact that I would want to stack them on top of each other. That would be probably the ideal method. Copenhagen! You're gonna be Jean. You're gonna be French. Jean. Copenhagen Jean. Jean Hamon. That's gonna be your name, dude. Just because Copenhagens are a little slow doesn't mean they can't suffer from soul-crushing existential crises. Goddamn. Le Jean. The man is French. So I guess I have to make my Dreckle Ranch somewhere else. That's unfortunate. I would want it to be here. I guess we could go around to the Neurovacillator. And then if I wanted to, it would be 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's here. Okay. Okay. So let me do a dig pattern on every other. And then I'll do that like this. I need to figure out how much space I need for this to work. Oh, you just took out the rock piles? What are you doing? This Pip? Wrangle his ass or putting him to jail? What is he doing? Put him in the critter jail with the other Pips. He could go work on the lumber tree farms. This guy, man. Just making Dupe's labor go up for no reason. Alright, so we're going to have to make a Dreckle Ranch, except that it's going to have to, well, guys, we could make a couple decisions here. We could move the sublimation station to somewhere else so that I don't have to worry about it. Right? And why not? We could move this. It's not a bad thing to move this. Moving the oxygen generation is not bad. Should we do that? We do have pea dirt. We have a good... Oh, we're out of it. Holy crap. We used up all the polluted dirt already. Okay. I don't know if we're going to have enough polluted dirt. Alright. I think we can just get rid of it for now, so I could line up my Dreckle farms a little bit nicely. Do I have algae? I have no algae. I could probably mine some, though, right? I could probably get rid of the slime and purify it into algae if I really need it. But it looks like we're going to have to rely on the rust. Not only that, I'm going to have to use the ethanol as a coolant. So it might be time for us to potentially try to go down to here to bring out the cold water and use it as a cooling loop mechanism to cool down my rust area. Now, the thing about the rust is that I'm generating chlorine. I'm generating chlorine with that. And I don't want to use that long term. If I don't use electrolyzers, I need a place to dump my water. Or I use the electrolyzers, except I only use it for my Atmos suits. Meaning that I only use the electrolyzers for the suit oxygen, as that kind of makes sense. One issue I ran into with the petroleum gens, at some point they boil water, destroying it. Oh yeah, that's why you have to cool your gens. That is true. That can happen due to the fact that you can make this hotter with the overheat temperature, and the water comes out at the same temperature as the building. That can happen, 100%. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so... man. I'm reluctant to do this. I really am. But at the same time, I think it's a necessity. I am gonna get a lot of ethanol from my refining, though. It's just gonna take a while to actually have this running. I do have lumber right now, so I'm not really too worried. I could get at least one of these running. It's just a heat generation. It might suck a little bit. It's probably gonna mean also that I should probably get slicksters, due to how much CO2 I have in here. And how much heat the gen wants to actually run. Okay, so we're gonna need to make glossy Drecos today. We're going to get rid of this building. And it should be fine. We're just gonna relocate it so we can build the glossies. Uglarvis, what's good? Hope you're doing well today. We're going to need to pull out the cool slush water that we have down here, just so that we could start cooling down this area. We can still use the ethanol, which is what I'm using it for at the moment, but it's probably going to run out eventually, so I want to get this probably moved from this location as well. Now, I am using the rust. I think we will still use the rust. Oh, nice. This is somewhat ready. Dino Dodds, what's good? I see you over there, man. How you doing? So I will need to make a rusty oxidizer. Alright, so I think the thing that makes the most sense, at least in my mind, is mining out this area. Because I think we need to do this. The logic is going to be that I need the space. It's next to the cold biome. I could mine it out and build my oxygen generation right here, and it should be fine. So we'll probably want to set that up now. We'll probably get the Dreco Ranch in a little bit later. And then I need to mop this up. Doing good now. I just ate a Jimmy John's sandwich. I've never had Jimmy John's. It's like Subway, right? I started to respect Slicksters a bit since locked them in one tile. They could do a thing, but still, a lot of them needed, and they're still wild. Wait. So they don't get cramped? I don't do Slickster ranches, man. It feels like, although it's cool, I'd rather most of the time just, you know, I feel like I'd rather just tap into an oil reservoir or something. Subway, sure, but way tastier. Hey, that's true. I see Uglar Visk. How you doing today, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good Thursdays. Have you ever had Jersey Mike subs, Dino Dons? Is it similar? It's like a pit for crabs so they can't fly away, but not a room. Oh, gotcha. Technically, couldn't they just get enough oil and float to the top? that works, right? Because they stand on top of water. That's one thing Slicksters do that's a little bit kind of cool. If you have them next to a pool of water, they float on the top. Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on, Dr. Evil? How you doing, man? How was the days today? How was the Thursdays? Mesh floor, gotcha. And you're pumping it out then, right? So you're maintaining water levels. That's smart. That's smart. I see you over there. Alright, so this is done. We could deconstruct all that. Alright. And then this is just gonna be a floor. Nice, nice. Guys, I made a crazy video, and it was released today. If you guys haven't checked out the YouTubes, check it out. I unleashed over 1 billion kilograms of water in the game of Oxygen Not Included, and I saw what happened. Check it out, you guys. It's pretty cool. Alright, we'll get up to the... I think this is a volcano, right? Oh, I'm lagging. Get to here. Ooh, rust, even more. I don't know if I want the sandstone. How did this game not crash? Yo, man, you tell me. My game lagged a little bit, but the game did not crash. And let me tell you, let me tell you spoilers. It was like 3 to 4 billion, to be honest. I still did not understand how the duplication glitch works. I don't know either. Flu1 did mention, though, that the door compression method that I built was the method that people have had the same results with. So I think it has to do with doors, specifically. I don't know at what point does it happen, or their exact situation. But people have, or Fluon has mentioned that this has been something that's been done. I don't know if people know how it works yet, but it has been seen before. In Sandbox, no, I was on the water asteroid, Mighty Sush. You know the water asteroid, right? That's basically you go into the map, and it's just a huge pool of water. I drained all that water into an infinite storage. And then I didn't know while I was draining it, I was duplicating the water amount. So I went from 100 million to 200 million to 300 million to 500 million to 700 million. And then I went to 5 billion about. And then I didn't know it was duplicating. So I was just letting the game just kind of run so that I could store all the water. And then I realized the water level started moving upwards. And I was like, this is not right. This is not supposed to happen. You guys ever, you know, drain the tub, but it starts flooding? And it's like, what the hell? Doesn't that mean water's coming up from the pipes at the bottom that it's supposed to drain out from? I was so confused. But that was what was happening. Alright, and I was astonished. I was like, holy crap, dude. That's a lot. It was a lot, man. Oh my god. Gotta check that out after stream. Yeah, man. It was cool. I also explained the process, what I was doing. Not just storage, infinite storage with some vertical space at some point will break and start duplicating. I do know Myrene knows a different method, and it has to do with the Escher flow lock. Now, the problem is that I wasn't using that design. So this is probably, you know, it's probably something people have seen before, I imagine. But yeah, it was a different method. Oh, this pipeline is blocked. Because this pipeline is blocked. Ah. Two fluids, oil and another liquid, yes. It was the one where they had the water drip on top of the oil and then spill off immediately. Something like that, but yeah, that was the design I saw. I was not doing that though. I was using pure just door compression, which is why I was like, okay, something's weird is happening. Yeah, the Escher waterfall is what it is normally used to empty the water asteroid. See, the problem with that, Eric, I was trying it out, and it took forever. I think I took the amount of time it took me to drain... So I was able to drain most of the water asteroid in around 10 to 12 cycles. And then the same amount of time, I got like 1/4 of the way using the Escher waterfall strat. Like, the amount of water you're allowed to spill without breaking the Escher lock is not that high. Versus door compression, I was compressing 20,000 kilograms every 15 seconds. By the way, legit, I made something I want to show you. Not the belt. Ah, damn. I'll send you a pic on Discord. Nice, nice. I gotta check it out. Dr. Evil. The last time I got a picture from Dr. Evil, this guy bought a pair of Jordans. And he got a fresh t-shirt too. Yo, man, you gotta show me, man. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Can you explain what the deal is with the smart dispensers and the pneumatic doors? Yes. So I'm doing what's called infinite storage with solid storage, and I used to have it here. So basically, you might notice in my map, I don't have rows and rows and rows of storage bins, right? And that's because items typically need to be stored in a storage bin. Instead, because of the fact that the storage bin has a minus decor penalty, and the fact that it only holds 20 tons, and where very easily, if I just look at the raw minerals, I have easily over 20 tons. Igneous rock, with it, like, in and of itself, would take like 30 bins. And my god, I was tired of it. So we thought about a design. And I found out that if you click on the debris tiles on the ground, the only reason you don't want to have these on the ground is because of the decor penalty. Now, the thing is that it's always a 1 tile radius. So that means on the items right here, we have a decor penalty that's held inside of the doors. So a 1 tile radius from the center is basically these 9 tiles. Now, if I go inside, my decor penalty is minus 499. Now, if I go 1 tile outside of that, it's minus 10. That's because the decor range is withheld inside this box. I lock the doors so that the duplicants can't open them, so they have to walk on top. Items also drop through pneumatic doors. As you can see, it falls through the door. And if I set it up so that my dispensers are on sweep only, I could sweep all of my items on my map and keep them on 1 tile. That makes it so that I don't have to build long corridors and hallways filled with storage bins. This is the infinite solid storage method, and this is how it works. Hopefully that helped. Let me know if you have any questions. Zach Guy 0266. But otherwise, man, it is probably the best storage method hands down. There is additional strats you could do on this. By, instead of having this on a solid tile, you could replace it with an insulated tile to reduce heat transfer and pick up a little bit of FPS. But there's another strat where you put a bubble of liquid on top so that you could also sweep things like slime and bleachstone and not have an off gas. I don't really care for that. I have that in a bin elsewhere because most of the time these things are used for something else anyways. So I have them, you know, in other places. But most of the time, all of my main storage items are going to be swept here. Now, the only thing about this is that you have to manually sweep your items like that. And if you don't do that, they will never, you know, sweep to the bins. But at the same time, this means that you don't force your duplicants to sweep for 10 cycles in a row without having them do anything else. That becomes the downside, right? You sweep so much that you can't get anything built or done. But hopefully that helps. You just have to build multiple copies of the waterfall. How many doors did you use? I use... So the design was weird, right? Because in a normal compressor, you do like a tunnel, like this. Now, I didn't do that because water was surrounding me in all directions. So my design was a little bit different. It was like this, right? And then on the outside, we had doors for walls. And I did this because I wanted to open up all the doors so that the water fills in from all directions faster. So this is the exact design. So basically the outside layer right here all opens at the same time. And then, I mean, everything opens at the same time except for this door. And then basically the outside layer of doors were all open so that the water floods into the center. And then the outside layer closes first, and then the outside ones pushes it in, and then we push it down. And that's it. So, I don't know, man. So a lot of the doors weren't compressing doors, they were walls instead. So you could say that I used a lot more doors than necessary. But it was that exact size, not that large. That YouTube video with the water is cool. Nice, nice. Glad you enjoyed. I stumbled upon the idea, man. You're gonna laugh because it's one of those Jordans are in the way present here as well. Hey, yo, man, I see you over there, Dr. Evil. Nothing wrong with looking fresh with some Jordans. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong. Alright, we're out of, it's pumping oxygen at that point. Check the decor, wow, yep. That video was indeed very, yeah, I see you, Dino Dante, caught me with that. You caught me with that, man. It can't be neglected with a dozen of tropical paku. I mean, yeah, it's true. Tropical paku is kind of nice. Dupes can also get the stuff through the doors. You might want to add an extra floor tile for the dupes to reach from the sides. Yeah. That's actually going to be where I'm going to have the ladders, fire poles. That's actually what I'm going to have on the side. So they're going to slide down the ladder poles, grab the item, and then climb back up or keep sliding down. That's going to be the idea. Ladder poles. Might check your messages after the stream. Gotcha, Dr. Evil. I'll check it out later. Yeah, why the 4 auto dispensers versus just 1? So the thing is that the auto dispensers, if you have dupes that are very, very buff and they have high strength skill, right? They increase the carrying capacity. So this is 800 on top of their strength value. The dispensers only max out at 20,000. So as the duplicants get stronger and stronger and stronger, 4 dupes sweeping to one of the dispensers will max it out. This means that I will have at most maybe 4 to 5 duplicants sweeping at a time. By having more dispensers, I could have my entire colony sweep instead of having people be idle. Because you're actually limited. You could see that the bars go up, right here, before it dispenses. That's because it's waiting to be dispensed out. I've had it before where enough duplicants would sweep at the same time, but because we're in the early game, none of my dupes have that strength level yet. And they don't have beefsteak from the neurovacillator. So by having more, you could get more sweeping done. Why dupes prefer the upper one? Who knows? One of the things I wanted to do with this too is to also have, well, I need to put a ladder here. Have it higher up so that I could drop from the top and it falls straight down. So by having it like that, I don't have to travel as far to sweep the items, if that makes sense. I always want to build a door compressor with a liquid loop as a controller, but I end up using filters and buffers. The loop method for that, Jonas, is it's great. The only problem with it is that I feel like it's a little bit too fast. I'd rather use buffers because I have more control. Like, I mean, I have pliers, so I could just pliers the liquid loop so that it stops flowing and we'll turn it off. But I just like automation better. I've seen that design though, Jonas, with the, basically what it was is that you run a pipeline, right? In a loop like this. And then you run the liquid element sensor. And then you run 2 liquids, so it opens and closes in a sequence. It's pretty cool. You could use that as a compression method. Can we go a Paku farm? The thing about a Paku farm is that I don't know if I actually have any Pakus. I don't think I have any. Like actual Pakus on my asteroid over here. Because I didn't get a slime biome. So I don't get Paku eggs. Because of that. So I don't get reed fiber that's naturally growing, and I don't get Paku eggs because of the force star. I could see if I get some on the other planet though. I don't think I have Paku here either though. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have Pakus at all. We have to either probably find an asteroid with it or get lucky from the printing pod in order to start ranching those. Bugs everywhere. Yeah, man. I gotta grab the poke shells for shellfish. I gotta do it. I probably make them into all sand shells since we have ethanol anyways. Make it into sand shells and start getting some shellfish, man. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, we're gonna have to bop this, and then we're gonna continue mining all this. You probably won't get Pakus until the resin planet. Aw, damn, that sucks. I don't want to wait that long, but I guess I have to, right? Tough times, tough times. Alright, so deconstruct, deconstruct, cancel. Deconstruct, 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 cancel. Alright. We gotta build our modular housing, boys. Y'all know what it is. Someone's gonna get entombed again. Feels bad, man. I actually can get this out, too. Oh, they're stuck? Oh, they're all stuck. Oh, no, not anymore. Oh, my God. Alright, so... it'd be like that sometimes. The dupes, you know, try to scare you. Let's do a little bit of mining right there. Alright, so we're going to try to generate a little bit of oxygen in this corner. And then use the cool slush water right there. So I'm probably okay with melting out this area. Because I have to at this point. I grabbed 2 Weezeworts from here. We have our sleet weed inside. It is what it is. Wow. Can you just run gas and liquid out of those rocket modules? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Just like that. You've always been able to do that. I didn't realize till now that the module has something like a catwalk. Yes, it does. The catwalk is nice. Now, the problem with it is that every time you walk on the catwalk, you have to open the door before you could walk through. This is true even for the rover that you have in the game. The rover can't go inside, but every time he walks through the door, it opens and he has to walk past it. Alright, so this area is going to melt. There's no way around it. I probably want to warm this up before it starts cooling down my arbor trees and killing them. I always thought that the gas liquid thing worked with an engine as in a properly named rocket. Ah, this is a properly named rocket though. Look at this, Jonas. I have the longest list of housing in my neighborhood. It's not gonna be a fun time. Oh, man. Alright, so we have to allow this to be open. This is going to start cooling down the area, which is fine. Some people are not going to enjoy that, though. Alright, so that's going to be the normal floor. That's going to be the normal floor. Alright, the cold energy starts to leak. This is basically going to chill out our entire area. Did they increase the 16 rocket limit? Wait a second. There is a 16 rocket limit? Is that a thing? I am at 9, 10. I'm at exactly 16. Oh, no! We hit the 16 rocket limit? Not like this? That's actually a thing? Oh, I didn't know. Oh my god. This is rocket number 16? Jesus Christ, man. The dream is dead? The dream is dead? We can't do this anymore. Because I need to launch rockets to win. Oh, man. Yo, man, is there a mod to help me circumvent the cap? Do we have to have bunk beds? So these all have to be duplexes? I'm down with that. Make these all duplexes. So I have seen rocket batteries, rocket car for storage, but command centers for housing. Yeah, the battery strat. It's very cheesy. It's very cheesy, but it's a thing. It's only 16. All right, so we could take 12 rockets, right? So that I could have 4 rockets for space, right? I'm not going to be doing Mine the Gap or anything tedious like that, so I don't need that many rockets. So I think that has to be the strat. We basically go 12 of these, and then we make it so that it's duplexes. You have a roommate. we make you guys have a roommate. How much power does one rocket battery have? It's a lot. It's 100,000 joules, I believe. It's insane. Not only that, it also does not generate heat. It doesn't generate heat. That's the best thing about it. So it's the best in the fact that, man, it's strong. Dude, one regular battery, jumbo, is 40,000. This is more than double, 2.5. And there's no heat generation. It's arguably the best battery type you have. It's 2.5 times, dude. It's less compact. Yes, it is. It's a 3x2 instead of a 2x2. So technically, it's still more efficient. Because this is a 2x2 for 40,000, and that's a 3x2 for 100. So it's more compact, yes. In terms of ratio, but overall size, it's larger. So if you compare sizes and not look at power storage, it's larger. But I thought it was 5x3. No. That's something else probably. This is short, man. Oh yeah, regular battery requires foundation. That's true. I didn't really think about that. Alright, so we're going to have to bop the top row. I'm going to use the top row now for my Atmo suits. And then we'll just build 2 of these modules down here. And then we'll have a suit line on the top and bottom. I think that should be fine. We have to do that, though. I see you over there, Dax. Thank you for letting us know, but feels bad, man. 16 rockets, it's not a lot. Alright, so we're not researching right now. I will grab plastic tubes. Oh, damn, and I really need oxygen right now. Alright, guys, we're gonna make some oxygen first. Before doing anything else. I don't want to use aluminum. We're going to use iron since we're doing something with rust. Alright. The deodorizer's right here. Hopefully they're doing the jobs. Shouldn't be that bad. I still remembering that since I was thinking, what is the best way to store energy, batteries, some gas in a reservoir, some kind of infinite box? Because of runoff, I feel like you should never try to store power as power, if that makes sense. Right? Because it feels like you're always better just keeping the resources. You could store any amount of power in there. Consume it when you need to. Of course, it does take up space, though. But so would batteries. Okay. This guy is alright. Ranch supply, Deco, he's a slow learner. I don't like that. Decreased medicine's cool. Decreased food morale, decreased decor morale. Oh, this guy is... what do you call that? When they have... they're high maintenance. Yo, man, Catalina is high maintenance. Feels bad. She's the ultimate cleaner, though. Plus strength, plus athleticism. Many power systems are not meant to be switched, or at least not trivially. I mean... That's true. Batteries are the only way to store solar. That's true. Alright, I probably don't take anyone, to be honest. It's not worth it. Batteries are the only way to store solar. And depending on the power system, that's true too, Jonas. If you can store the resource, though, it would be more efficient. In the cases that you can. And then I hope they don't get hypothermia. They're gonna get hypothermia. Nice, Spellbore. You gonna be playing that today? Hope you have fun with that, man, if that's something you're checking out today. Yeah, nice, nice. Have you ever built one of those reactors with limited liquid intake? Oh, are you talking about to make very, very high temperatures of nuclear waste and the steam? Jonas, you're talking about that type? Where you kind of straddle the liquid feed in? Oh, no, I don't like doing that. It's risky. For the most part, I didn't want to do those because of how risky it can be. So I have not play tested it enough to be able to confidently do those type of builds. Because I feel like when you do something like that, 100... Oh, good thing I built the ladder. My god. With those type of builds, I feel like one of the things about it is that you need to be able to have the experience and knowledge when you're doing those type of designs. Because if you don't, you're going to, most likely fail. That's what I think. This would be better off as airflow as well. It is just for the lulz. I mean, yeah. It's just for the lulz. I just wouldn't want to do that. Because it's like... if you fail, you kind of just want to start over. It's like, am I supposed to just watch it blow up if I do mess up and then just spend like the next hour or 30 minutes trying to rebuild everything? I just feel like it's bad content at that point. Hello, legit. How are you? What's going on, Deconverse? What's good, man? How you doing? We doing all right, man. My credit card got declined today because it expired, and I was mad embarrassed. Be like that sometimes, man. Oh, I could run it off the conductive wire. Yeah. That's almost all my copper, dude. Holy crap. And then... I guess I'll put a conductive wire bridge there. They only seem viable in Sandbox. Yeah, I mean, it's probably... if you have enough knowledge, it's probably very viable, but it's probably very micro-heavy. And I don't want to play those type of games when we're playing a colony simulator like this. It's like, if I play Oni... I'm not looking to micromanage like I'm playing StarCraft, you know? Like, that's just the exact opposite of the genre type. Because it's like, it's supposed to be autonomous to some degree, where you kind of guide and lead them. I'm not trying to micro something so that it doesn't break. It sounds very tedious at that point. How's the game? We're doing alright. We ran into a problem, though. We found out that there is a max rocket limit. And you could only have 16 of these Spacefarer modules. So we have to cut that in half. Feels bad. I hate to see it, man. So we're going to have to reduce the number of housing we have. So we might either do a setup where, you get to have a roommate, or B, you don't live in a house. You live outside on the streets like a homeless person. Feels bad, man. You don't get to live in a house. Be like that sometimes. Feels bad. Well, we'll try to set it up, make it nice for everyone. And I probably won't get 24 dupes anymore. I'll probably get something lower, like 20 or 16. If I do 16, that's exactly 2 people per house. Which isn't too bad. 16 is a decent number as well. But we found out there is a limit. Feels bad, man. You hate to see it. Are all dupes going to have a private bathroom? If they so choose to, they can. I will still have a row of public restrooms, though. Because, we need it. But if they want private bathrooms, we can get that for them, if that's what they want. Oh, I'm out of salt. Oh, shit. Alright, there's salt right here. There's salt in that biome, but I don't want to touch that. There's salt in this biome. That's cold. This is also cold. And then outside of that, there's no more salt anywhere else. Okay, so I do need to actually start desalinating this. So I can get salt, man. My god. Alright, either way, we need to crack this open. Grab the salt, boys. It's time. I'll leave the rust there. And we'll try to grab the salt from here. Okay, I also need to wait for coolants. So the rust here, oh yeah, it's not heating up anymore due to the fact that there's no salt to desalinate. The Drecos? Where did the Dreco babies come from? They're heating up my map. They're heating up my map. Alright, how many do we have in here? 8. Nice. Wrangle the ones above that, please. Actually, no. We just want to have 8. So this is good. 50-degree ethanol. And we could use that to feed the generators. So we need oxygen because it's not really that breathable right now. It's okay. We'll make it breathable. We'll make it breathable. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just waiting for my dupes to start mining the salt. My god, they're taking forever. Unpermitted food type. Oh, crap. We're out of mealwood. Hey, guess what, boys? Mealwood's back on the menu. So, this is how many? 20. So, that's 4, 8, 12. So, I don't have enough for 14. Okay. So, that means we do that at the bare minimum. It should be okay for it to grow, right? 10 to 30. We'll be fine. And then I need another little bit of mealwood. I guess we could put it here, because we need it. Alright, so they have a couple days before they start starving. Hopefully we'll have some mealwood by then to make up the difference. Maybe something dies like a critter. Alright, so this is ready. Alright, so I think we're going to use the... I would love to put the desalinator in here, but I don't think that really works. This should be running again. Nice. Alright, so... I guess I could run the coolant through here as well. So I need refinement, a desalinator, and a water sieve. Alright. So that's because we have both polluted water and brine. Now, one of the funny things about this, people don't know this, you could actually output both of these through each other. And that's because if you have salt water or brine go through this, it just passes through. And if you have polluted water, it gets sieved. Same thing on this side. If you have polluted water go through this, it just comes out the output. But if you have salt water, it actually gets cleaned out. Regular water does the same thing, it just passes through. So by having it combined, you can actually just filter out all variations of water. Salt water, brine, polluted water, and it all becomes water at the end. So because I have a mixed tank like that, that's probably what makes the most sense. So I need that, and then I probably have this become my lukewarm water. So we'll build a couple of these, and the idea... Oh, someone's dying, someone's dying. No one's trapped, no one's trapped. Okay, I think someone was starving. So the idea is going to be is that we're going to run the -10 water around here to keep the temperature low. And then that's going to mean that the oxygen in turn is also going to be low temperature. And then we're going to keep the temperature low by running that. And we're going to remove the water as soon as it gets to probably 27 degrees, 26. And then we'll have that go into the reservoirs. Now, these reservoirs, I don't think we're going to use the water for anything else. We're just going to deconstruct this and use it for research or something. But we're going to have to store in reservoirs for now. So that being said, this needs power. That's going to be fine. And I might have to start clearing out all of the rust biome today, which is fine as well. So we're going to need to make a temp cooling loop. So I do want my aluminum. I don't have enough liquid for this. The other way to boil every type of water and everything ends up being steam, but you need extra power for that. Yeah, I would need an aqua tuner. Something with high thermal energy. Also, the thing with that is although that is a method, you don't want to do that for polluted water if you're trying to get polluted dirt, because you randomly just get regular dirt instead. So I want the polluted dirt for the off-gassing. So I will want to sieve all my pea water if I can. Hey man, I'm not going to spill my water into the magma core, dude. You a madman. Pain Dragon, what's good? Good evening to legit in chat. How are you, Pain Dragon? Hope you're doing good today. Hope these Thursdays are treating you guys well. Alright, so I don't have any other liquid medium. I have a lot of aluminum. So part of me wants to just rock crush it for speed. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. This is a bad idea, though. You know what? I'm a fan of bad ideas. So it's gotta work like this. And I think I could get away with it like that. I'm going to make a meta refinery right here. And I'm going to door crush the water that comes out of here. Since we bring it out at 28 degrees, the water cannot ever boil because making steel only adds 56. So that means that if I were to make steel with 30-degree water, the highest I'll ever get is like 87. And then I could just door crush and delete the water so that I don't have to deal with the heat. That's actually probably a good strat, and it's because I'm not going to need that much water anyways, and I have another cold water source. So I think I should be free to just delete the water. We also keep the lukewarm water here, feeding into it. Yeah, it looks like they're going to start needing the food. Feels bad. Alright guys, you guys are now allowed to eat the nutrient bars. Y'all ever get the nutrient bars, man? Where that shit, like, crumbs everywhere, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all buy the nutrient bars from Costco, Nature Valley, and you open it up, and it's like, I got a vacuum, dude. What the hell is that? Every time. Trowfist, what's good? How's it going? We doing alright, man? Just trying to enjoy the Thursdays. We ran into a problem already, you guys. You see this building right here? There is a hard cap of 16 rockets. So I cannot build 24 of these for duplicant housing. So because of that, I have to cut this down to only 12 and then use the remainder 4 rockets to actually do my rocketry. Feels bad, man. So we ran into a little bit of complication. But outside of that, we are still going to go with at least 6 of these. And we might go for... 12 of these. So that means that I might make it so that some people have to live outside. That's kind of the dilemma right now. Do we force people to not live inside the housing? You know? So yeah, just thinking about how we're going to lay that out. I might stop at an earlier number instead of 24 as well. But yeah, that kind of sucks. That's why you pour it right into your mouth. I see a Malrock coming in with strats. See, the problem with that is sometimes the crumbs are so fine, it slips down my throat and I just start choking on it. I'm just coughing away. And then since all the crumbs are already like dusty, I just cough out all the crumbs. Holy crap. Autosave lag. Alright, so... Igneous rock. We'll put it right against the wall. Should be fair. And then the output should be like that. I still questioned, mostly myself, is it enough 16 rockets, and is there any cap in vanilla? When I did my 100 dupe challenge, and I made it so that the entire 100 dupes in the colony went into the temporal tear all together, I had, I believe it was 6 sightseeing modules per rocket, 6 to 7. And it was all liquid hydrogen, right? So with the pilot, you have around what, 8 dupes per rocket? I would have only needed 12. I would only have needed 12 rockets. So I was not even close to the cap. But that was back in vanilla though, where you had different things with like the sightseeing module. Tax Dude, what's good? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're having a good days. Hope you're having a good Thursdays. No way to eat those without crumbs, man. Struggles. I should just have like a bowl of yogurt underneath my Nature Valley nutrient bars, so that all the crumbs go on top of the yogurt, and then I have fruit and yogurt. Right? That makes sense. Alright, so we're going to have to make a setup. So how would the automation for this work? So I need to have 2 doors. The top, so both doors are always going to be open. And then once the water gets up to a certain height level, probably here. So liquid element sensor. Once we get to here, this sends a red signal. The only problem with this is that there is a chance that I might need to put automation gates through the left side. God damn it. And it makes sense. This is cold abyssal. That's actually going to chill my water. I'm probably just going to have to mine that out, so I'll go for it. I'll wait. So this is going to be liquid. We're going to be using water as a liquid medium. So when it detects water, we send a green signal. And then we send a red signal when it's not... I do need a NOT gate. God damn it. That's very unfortunate. Alright, so this goes out that way. Actually, no. We have it here, because I might have the NOT gate going up. So the logic is when we sense water here, it sends a green signal. So when there's no water, I want it to be open. So I have to have a NOT gate, right? So that makes sense. So this goes here. So the automation goes up to the top. So green becomes red, red becomes green. So once we have a NOT gate, how do you make a NOT gate? You have to, you know, get the logic at the bottom. Generic sensors, logic automation. It's just a building. Yeah. It's a logic gate that you have the options to. Alright, so after what happens, I need what's called a buffer. The buffer should always be here. And then the automation should be here to here. And then I need this one. So I need to finish the build first before I put the cables onto the doors, because I have to wait for that. Alright, so that should be fine. So now power. How much power is on this line? 13, 14, 40. Oh. I would have to remove exactly the rad bolt generator up here in order to do this. Or the rock crusher. God damn it. I don't want to move the rock crusher. I might have to. Alright, removing the rock crusher again feels bad. Feels bad, man. We got to move the rock crusher again. Alright, so both of these are just going to be like that. Alright, so that's fine. Now we need to get our cooling loop started. So this is going to be heat leak. I am going to allow this to happen for now, but I will want to probably make a liquid lock. a very jank liquid lock. What needs to be done needs to be done. And I will have a ladder here, makeshift. Alright, so now that's going to be waiting to be built. We're going to need a liquid pump. Probably put it at the bottom. Pipeline's not going to matter. So since I'm going for speed, we're going to go like this. Right? Because at this point, it's always going to be submerged. And then that's going to be the fastest pipe for me to build, right? Because I don't have suits yet. They're not going to be able to hold their breath that long. Building an insulated pipe in that area might be, you know, suicidal. So we'll just have regular pipes. It's not like the thermal transfer is going to matter. It's just going to be sitting in its own liquid. Ooh, briar seeds. That's kind of nice. This guy is biohazardous and bottomless stomach. That makes a bad combination. We'll take the seeds. Hey, Geek, coming in with the 18 months. My God, Geek, how are you doing? How was the days today? And of course, how are you? How was the Thursdays, man? And thank you so much for the 18 months. Welcome back to the city. Enjoy the emotes. D20 does ad free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub that. But you know what, man? Thank you so much for the support. Have you tried the Fast Friends patch, Geek? Have you played around with the new critters? We'll try to get some cuddle pips, but I won't get them today because I don't have the required plant type, sadly. But in due time, we will. I had dental work done, so feeling good, but in pain currently. Oh, that sucks, Geek. That sucks. Not gonna lie, man. Dental pain sucks, man. As a kid, like, the only place I hated to go was the dentist. I didn't even have a lot of cavities. You know, man, bad experience. Bad experience, man. But I see you over there. Hope you have some painkillers or something. Because I remember when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. Oh my God, dude. The thing I wanted to do the most was just sleep so that I would just be, you know, I wouldn't be awake for when they're, you know, the pain's happening. But yeah, that thing sucks, man. Oh yeah, I need power. That's right. Alright, so once we get to here, I probably attached that power line. It's a dull pain at the moment. Aura gel is doing the job. Hey, man, if that works, no, man, not even mad. So I didn't get oil, right? On my teleporter? Where was my teleporter? I did get oil. I'm in, boys. Always lucky. Can someone mop that up for me? So we get some sweet, sweet oil for a oil liquid lock over here. To keep the temperature in. Dude, it's minus 14. It's getting colder. This is supposed to spawn at minus 10. Jesus Christ. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I would want to sweep that. And then it looks like I need to go into here. Right now, there is no... Right now, there is no water there, so we should be fine. And then the buffer gate's going to be 3 seconds. So once we actually detect water here, we are going to close this gate first, which keeps the water in this room locked. And then when we close this gate, the water gets deleted. After which... Oh, crap. That doesn't fix anything. Because the water's still going to be here and the doors are never going to open. Crap. Okay. Let's see. Oh man, I just realized that. This works, but it's never going to open again because the water's never going to move. Wait, no, I have it. I got it. I got it. I have to extend it to the bottom, though. That's the only problem. I have to extend it to the bottom. It will when you open the doors, so will filter. No. So it's Jonas, you're thinking about it in the opposite way. So when the water, so the doors are always going to be open, right? So when there's no water here, the doors should have a green signal to be open. However, once the water stockpiles on these tiles and starts getting to these tiles, what happens is that it's going to detect the water, and then we close the top one, pushing the water up and down, and then we delete the bottom one by closing it later. The problem is that there's no pulse. This is literally detecting off of a sensor. So since the door's closing doesn't displace the water, the doors are never going to open again. I have an idea though on how to make this more proper. But yeah, I have to extend the design. Feels bad. I messed up. So because the water is still going to be there after both the doors closed, it's never going to open again. Because it only opens when there's no water on this tile. Timer sensor, set it to green and red, and send the pulse. See, that's not bad. But I don't want that constantly ticking in the background, if possible. It's a very minor thing, but I feel like if I can, I'd probably want to avoid that. It would work, though, technically. I see what the thought process, geek. Basically, the AND gate is going to be what I need for that, because it's going to be the timer is going to cycle, and then if this is green and that's green, then it sends the signal to do the thing. Otherwise, it's always open. Because the automation is constantly ticking in the back, right? Green, red, green, red, green, red. If I can, I try to avoid like things working in the background constantly like that. Because it's going to be, what, a 5-second timer. Door automation things tend to be one of the more laggy things in the game. I just want to avoid it, though. Hydro sensor at 400 kilograms. Because when I push up the water, it overloads it. So when the... Not hydro sense, not liquid element, but yeah, hydro sensor. And detect the water pressure below a certain volume. I could do that as well. So instead, what I'm doing is I'm going to do a trapdoor. I'm going to do a trapdoor. So we set the water here. Now, it's not like I you know, don't think your guys' ideas work. It does. It makes sense. I see the logic behind it. I just want to, you know, I was already in kind of like my own thought process. And I just want to make my own design. Appreciate the ideas, though, you guys. And they probably work. But it's like, I had something in mind. So instead of doing the setup that I wanted to do, we're going to have a trapdoor setup instead. So this space has to equal this space for the trapdoor to work. But it's going to work the exact same way otherwise. Compressing or deleting? Deleting. We're just going to be deleting the liquids. Well, yeah, part of the compression is deleting. It's just that when you're compressing, you leave the last two tiles as not a door. Otherwise, if you put a door there, it deletes it, right? Alright, so the automation setup for this should be... When we detect liquid here, I might not need the NOT gate anymore. So we allow water here. This should be closed. When we detect water here, we open the door and it drops to the bottom. When we don't detect water there... Oh, this still works. Oh, that's funny. So let's see. No water. These should stay open. So this signal still works. And then once we do detect it, we keep it open for X amount of seconds for this to open up and have the water drop. So that's 5 seconds. And then once that happens, because this is going to become a green signal to open this, and then the water drops, changing it back into red, which would mean this would be green again. Does that actually work the way I think it does? It does, right? I feel like the timing is off. So water's in these 4 tiles. That triggers this to open with the automation. So that's kind of just like that. Right? Detect water, open the door. And then that drops the water to the bottom. I feel like I need another buffer. That's what it feels like. It feels like I need another buffer. I probably could change the value on this and get it right, though. That's what I'm thinking. So the automation should be like that, and then we build the top door first. Alright, so this should be oil. We should have mopped it up. Nice. So that's going to stop the heat leak from being as bad so that I don't melt this as fast as it can melt. I want to keep the temperature as nice as we can for the sleet wheat. The sweet, sweet sleet wheat. Oh, some of that, though, is rotting. It feels like it needs another buffer, but your logic seems right. Yeah, right? I feel like I need another buffer because of how the water drops when the door opens. Because let's think this through. This becomes green when the water gets here, right? So this opens. When this is green, this is red. Which means that... Wait, is it a buffer or a filter? So, sends green, this opens, the water drops. And then that's 3 seconds, right? Because the water doesn't drop until it's completely open. Yeah, the water doesn't drop until it's completely open. Dex is right. So, this is still going to show a green, which is a red. The moment the water drops, this becomes green again. This might be 4 seconds. That's right? Buffer, so door open after water drop. Yeah, we already have a buffer. Alright. So green opens, water's still here. When the water drops, that's 1 second travel time. Let's argue for the sake of argument. And then this goes red, which goes green again. I think it should be fine. A filter holds red until time expires, then goes green. Yeah. Because we could filter this, because this opening up on a delay doesn't matter. But it would guarantee we crush the water every time. So I'm thinking it's not a buffer, instead it's a filter. I do want to try it out first, though. So I am going to do something to simulate what I think needs to happen by putting a signal switch first. My dupes are... needs to pick up these items first, please. And is which tile I need to spill into here? Alright, so this is going... Aw, damn it. Wait, that worked. Wasn't that exactly it? So... to look at how the setup would work in theory. So, water drops. No, this is the reset position. So water starts dropping. We get the green signal. Water opens. Water drops. Everything closes. Wait a second. The timing is off. I think we just push the water. We don't actually crush it. I think the timing's off. So, bam. I think the timing's off. Because I think it... Because I need this closed before these closes. So because of that, there's a little bit of an issue. That sucks. Alright. And I do need to remove my pea water now. God damn it. Let me... bottle empty that somewhere. I don't want to do that there. Do I not have bottle emptiers? I don't. Okay. We're gonna have to build one. I think it works as is. The buffer keeps the bottom open for 5 seconds currently, which is enough time for the top door to close, which is what's really important in a crusher. Or should I say, what you have will work. It may need some timing. Yeah, I think we need to just fine-tune it a little bit. So I do need to sweep the water and put it into there once it's ready. So I'm gonna look at this again. The water fills up. It opens. The moment it opens, water drops. It all closes. See, it pushes the water to the top. So I do need a filter. I do need a filter. I think I got it. Rocket pots for bedrooms? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Bumbleb. Bumbleb. We are indeed doing just that. No, they don't need to stay open. They never close in time. That's the problem. They don't close in time. So the problem is that the signal resets when the water drops and the doors close immediately. If I were to have the buffer be longer than 4 seconds, it never closes. That's kind of the problem. Power the top door and then remove the NOT gate, buffer 10 seconds. That doesn't do anything. That just pushes the water up. That just pushes the water up. Alright, guys, it's time. It is time to put an end to all discussions. We gotta sandbox this. Alright, so first things first. Let's go with the geek idea. We're not going to power it. I don't want to power my doors, man. That's a waste of time. So we have the box. And then let's have the water. Right? So we don't even need the switch anymore. This is red, as it should be, so that you could override it. And then we need a buffer for 10 seconds. Oh, it works. Nice. Let's try it again. 5 seconds should work. Yeah, it just has to be longer than the door closing. Anything over 3. Alright, so let's put it at 4 seconds. Speed it up. Didn't even need power. Perfect. Alright, I want to try out the other idea I had. This is a little bit better though, because I save resources. I save resources technically. Since I don't have to build 2 logic gates. So the other idea I had was here and then here. Buffer filter. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. No, the one I did fails. I only crush half of it? Feels bad, boys. Alright, we're gonna have to go with Geek's idea. I failed, boys. I'm not as smart as the average bear. Oh, nope. It didn't even delete it. It's probably a timing issue, though. And... No! Alright. Enough playtesting. We're just gonna take Geek's idea. And just roll with it. Thug life. Let's go, let's go. The problem is the NOT gate sending the green stops your buffer. Yeah, that was the original problem. I was like, the timing didn't really work for that. Alright, so we're back from outer space. And I need to trim this, trim that. Which means I need to deconstruct that. NOT gates deconstructed, nice. This goes here, here, and then I need a 4-second buffer. And then I could get rid of the signal switch. And then we could seal... Oh, I can't build that, though. I need to turn on the signal switch. Hopefully I'm able to build this now. Yes, I am. Nice. Alright, cool. We're back, boys. We're back. So this should be okay. That should come from here. I technically do get another reservoir. Might as well have it. And then from here, we have this pipeline down ready. Let's turn this off. How much water, oil is that? I could mop that up, nice. Not that tile though, I need that for the lock. Do you get all the resource back from deconstruction from an item? Every time, yes. You never lose resources from deconstructing. The only time you lose resources in this game is when something becomes damaged and you have to use resources to repair it. Otherwise, it's always a full refund. Now, if you had to repair something and you deconstruct it afterwards, you do not get the amount you invested to deconstruct it. So that means if you ever repair something, the amount you spend on the repair is lost forever. Otherwise, deconstruction always gives you the amount you put in initially. So yeah, you don't have to worry about deconstructing in this game. There's no penalty for it or a loss. It's only when you make repairs. Look at these guys. They're in unison. This guy has a small bladder. But you're a doctor, rancher, supplier that has animal lover and caregiver? That's too good of a combo, man. How am I supposed to say no? Alright, we're out of water, so that means I will start to need water. Which is going to be where we get from here. Okay, nice. So, sweep only P water. We're going to sweep this. Nice. Oh, can they sweep that? No. Only things spent are the time and calories of the dupes. That's true. That's technically true. Hey man, can you guys grab the copper? Is this grabbable? Is this actually grabbable? I feel like it's not. Alright, so let me do this. Oh, he picked it up? Oh, what a stud! Spellmore! What a stud. He picked it up. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so that means... Oh, I don't need that yet. I built the top one. I deconstruct this one. It is essentially better to deconstruct than reconstruct over repairing for resource conversion. Yes. Anytime a building takes damage, you're better off deconstructing it to get the full refund and then rebuild it. Spellmore heard my name. Yeah, man, you were able to pick up the copper from the bottom of the pit, so I was impressed. I was impressed. No, I need the wire. I need the wire. The wire goes to the top door. Actually, I don't need it, though, because I could technically pull it off from the buffer. So I could get 5 kilograms of refined metal. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for the 5 kgs. Oh, oh, oh! And then, it's like that. There we go. Wait! Did my copper get entombed? Wait, what happened? Did my copper... Oh, it got displaced! Look at that! The copper teleported. The wire copper, dude. Okay. Whatever works. I'm not even mad. Alright, now the last thing about this is... Dude, too legit. What's going on, Justus? How are you? I see you over there. How you doing? How have you been? And of course, yo man, I think I saw you playing some Rimworld recently. How was that, Justus? Just stop by in to leave a lurk, but I hope everyone's doing well. I see you, Miss Taz. Hope you're having a good Thursdays as well. Way too much Rimworld, man. Dude, chat is very mad at me. Yo, man, Rimworld's one of those games, though, man. It's very polarizing from time to time. But yo, man, did you beat it? I have so many hours on the game, and I still haven't beaten it yet, man. It's a tough game. It's a tough game. Alright, I want to vacuum this. So I'm going to do a weird strat. So I'm going to put tungsten. And I'm going to bottle empty some excess stuff here. I want to be the new dupe. I see you over there, geek. Did you use points? Oh, you did. I didn't even realize. Sorry about that, geek. You're going to be pay. All right, I got you. I got you. I mean, I sent a shuttle to space, but it was on a easier difficulty, and I've been playing it lately. Oh, okay, okay. Yo, man, I still haven't. I have 400 hours on Rimworld, and I still haven't beaten the game. It's you know, man, it's one of those things, man. It's mad tough for whatever reason. Oh man, Rimworld be like that, man. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. But yo, man, Justus, chat's mad at you. The only way chat's mad at you if you messed up, man. Did someone die in the colony, dude? That'd be a sad time. Geek, we got you your new Duplicant. I haven't been Factorio, even though I have 1,700 hours and I played it for 8 years. Jeez, Spellmore. I see you over there, man. It'd be like that sometimes, I suppose. Oh, this is perfect for sweep-only pea water. Ah, yes. Okay, so that's going to be my... Yeah, the 5 tons right here. Hot water. Nice, nice. This game I find easy mode to be hard mode because the dupes drop more out every other day. And thank you for my dupe. Hey, gotcha, geek. Dude, this game is weird. Because the game is very much... Like, it's kind of a snowball effect in the sense that problems only get worse and worse and worse if you don't deal with it. But the game also is one of those games where it's like, if you don't know what's happening, it could very easily become catastrophic. In a sense that it's like, yo, man, I'm not saying that you will have a bad time, but you can have a bad time. And it goes bad fast. That's the one thing about Oni that I find a little bit brutal. At times, it feels like you can't do anything to fix the problem because they've gotten too big. Kind of a deal. And it's a chain reaction a lot of the times too. But honestly, I like it over Rimworld because there's less RNG. Rimworld, man, it's brutal, dude. You get a drop pod mech raid right on top of your base, and you're like, well, there goes the objective. The guy that I was supposed to protect, he's getting surrounded by scythers. And you're like, well, that really sucks. Or you have a tribal raid. You come through the front door, and your guys are fully decked out, helmets, armor, Kevlar, right? And then out of nowhere, his bow and arrow magically just weaves through all the, you know, things that are you have as cover, and it headshots you. And it's like, that guy was that good. He's dead now, but I lost a guy as well. And it becomes one of those games, man. That's like, man, that sucks. I hate to say it, but yo, man, Rimworld, it's too RNG heavy for me. It became easier when I found all possible ways for me to fail. That's true. If you know every way you can fail and you just avoid it, it's easier time, technically. Just to have spare people. But yo, guys, if you guys don't know Juice, this guy is cool, man. He's got the most... Man, he got the nice stash. Juice, if you guys go to his channel, check him out. The last thing you guys would probably imagine is that he plays... pickup basketball at the Drew League. He balls people's up, breaks ankles. He got that old man game on lock. This guy averages 10 points when he was doing the Summer League. And yes, that means he's playing with NBA players. This guy's a beast, man. He's 6'9", dunking on foos. Ask him about his mixtape. My old man game is legit, dude. Old man game is... I'm not gonna lie. If I had to describe my style of basketball, it is old man game written all over it. Posting up, fake drives, like you take the 2 steps, but you never take your foot off the ground. And it's a fake, and they jump for the layup, and then you just do a very close shot, right? Just jump straight up, and you just, you know... tap it in. Old man game, dude. Oh, man. My basketball game is straight yeet from a distance. Jay Rich. You could see that he is very influenced by Steph Curry. It was all about the long ball. I'm over here about the old man game, dude. It'd be like that sometimes, man. It's all about the post. You know what they say, man. You guys gotta feed the big in the post. Is my water not expanding? What's going on here? What's going on, Jay Ritchie? How you guys? And guys, if you guys don't know Juice, don't know Jay Ritchie, these guys are awesome people. Y'all should check them out. Drop them a follow. Check out their channels. They're streamers as well. Do a lot of simulation games. Juice does a lot of variety games. You know, RPGs, tabletop. He does D&D every now and then. Yo, man. Check dudes out. Jay Ritchie does the farm sim right now. And he used to play a little bit of City Skylines as well. Yo, Peja. Oh my god, dude. That's a name I haven't heard from in a while. Peja Stojakovic. Oh my god. Dude, that guy was lethal, man. That guy was lethal. He was a lethal shooter, as they say. Dude, did you hear about that? Did you hear about that, Juice? He did it as a strategy. Like an actual strategy. No, yeah, he would tell... Yeah. He did that. He would literally not shower. So that other players wouldn't want to body up. Right? And it was hilarious. Because it's like, you imagine something like that doesn't work in the NBA. And it's like, nah, man, it does. And it's one of those things where it's like, I can't believe this meme works. Dude, yo, man, you know what they say? They don't think it be like it is, but it do. And it really do be like that sometimes. I see him over there. What's going on, Tarandra? How you doing? How is the Thursdays, my dude? Joining the dupe colony. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone available for you yet, but you will get the next dupe. I believe you will be next in line, Mr. Tarandra, so we'll got you soon.